Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Happy new content day or content week. It always makes me a little annoyed when I have maxed out energy, but that's exactly what you want when the new content drops, especially new Thronebreaker difficulty. Can't wait to discuss the rewards when they drop. And there's only 15 minutes left at the time of recording this by the standards that grant us a new content month. And obviously by the time this hits my channel, this new content is out. But specifically, I want to focus on Battlegrounds Season 4. Now, I've had people send me similar screenshots with confusion and questions. There is a very annoying bug, amongst other things, going on right now that I haven't done a video about on my channel, but it's certainly worth your time and interest because I'm guessing that if multiple people are reporting something, that it's happening to, well, more people than just the people that are contacting me. I have had two different cases where I have attempted Battlegrounds fights, and in the matching process, for some reason, the server started to load, like the spinning wheel of death, and it loaded eventually to the banning screen where you choose which champions to ban of your opponents, but then it wouldn't go further than that. So I would have to restart my game, and of course the first problem is it just auto randomly bans for you. Maybe it's like the top 3 champions that are their highest rated. I don't know how they determine it. And the same thing happened when I went to actually select which champions I wanted to use as an attacker or defender. And so because of that, that same issue progressed into not even loading the fight, in which case I had to restart the game and it still wouldn't load. And so the server just basically refused to connect 4 different times during the Battlegrounds match. Now, I lost, of course. It's 15 energy. I probably would have lost anyway, but obviously you want to lose fair and square. You don't want to lose because you never had a chance in the first place. And part of this problem, too, is sometimes people are the opposite. They were definitely going to win. They did win, and the fight screen just didn't load. This brings us to the forum post for this video today, where we are in the middle of dissecting something that is, shall we say, common but also frustrating. And I do want to be aware that this has happened with 2 different kinds of reports. This has happened with people who have lost and people who have won. So this is not always a losing battle, but you can see that Arca Prava Duda, you know I butchered that. There's no way I pronounced that correctly. He said, I did kill the Knoll. My health was 100%, but it is showing this. It is showing that he got 0 health caused and that the Knoll took 100% of his health. And you can see that his opponent won because Angela was able to take down 69% of Knoll's health before she got knocked out. Now, had the same problem, caused me to lose a match, also never let me into the fight, AJ 2022 said. Alexis says, I have a problem. On several occasions it has happened to me that I have established a confrontation, and on the ban screen or when entering the rounds, the game freezes and does not allow me to enter the battle. It is extremely unpleasant since I have to restart the application, and entering the defeat of the confrontation appears to me, and it enters the battle directly when there are 10 seconds left to finish, where for the same reason I am defeated. It is too annoying and unpleasant since I lose the marks of the Elder. Ooh, instead of Elder's marks, the marks of the Elder. That sounds very Shakespearean. And position on the victory road. I did not expect so many failures of the game that I have decided to spend my money on something else, we assume. The sentence did not end. It was left in somewhat of a mystery. Now, I'm not saying you can't win with this bug. If you restart your app immediately and come back in, you might lose 15, 20 seconds, but you could still win depending on your matchup. But obviously, that's 15 to 20 seconds you just lose. That's the best case scenario if you still win based off of that. But so many times this happens, and I guess, like, if you're facing this, like this person with Angela probably thought they had no chance to win. And so they're left thinking, I guess I'll take it. I'll take the free win. But if you have to use Elder's marks, or as this summoner said, marks of the Elder, it is especially costly and a little expensive depending on if you had to purchase those or not. So I promised those of you behind the scenes, including the summoner that made this forum post, that I would do a video on this, and I have done that while sticking to my goal of having about a 5-minute video per, to where we don't waste your time on triple ads. Have you seen server connection issues in Battlegrounds? How often has that occurred? I appreciate the feedback in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching.